When you look back at the last 30 years of NASCAR racing, it can be heavily argued that no two drivers have been as dominant or had as much of an impact due to their dominance than Jeff Gordon and Jimmie Johnson. Gordon lit the sport on fire in the late 90s and early 2000s in his Hendrick Motorsports 24 car, whether that be the Rainbow car or the Flames car. And his protege, Jimmie Johnson, in the Hendrick 48 car, picked up right where he left off in the middle of the 2000s through the mid-2010s. Yeah, Rick Hendrick has been blessed with two generational talents in a row. Not many ever get the chance to have one, let alone two. In the middle of the 2000s, there was huge growing pains for Johnson, though. After having a fallout with crew chief Chad Knaus at the end of the 2005 season, Rick Hendrick set him and Knaus down together with milk and cookies, basically saying they were acting like children, they needed to make up and start winning together. And they did that. Totally did that. Demolishing the field from 2006 to 2010 with 5 consecutive NASCAR Cup Series championships. At the same time, Jeff Gordon had cooled off. In 2005, he missed the chase, and aside from his stellar 6-win 2007 campaign, he only had 3 wins in the span of Johnson's titles, and he had 2 winless seasons, both in 2008 and 2010. In this time as well, animosity had started to build between Gordon and Johnson, especially in 2010. This was still fresh in everyone's minds in 2011, especially at the end of the 2011 Advocare 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway, making that even more interesting than it already was. Gordon was riding high. With 2 wins in the first 24 races of 2011, he and new crew chief Alan Gustafson were starting to look like true championship contenders in a very competitive chase for the Sprint Cup field. With his 2 wins, he also had 84 career Cup victories at this point in 2011, tying him with all-time greats like Bobby Allison and Darrell Waltrip for 3rd on the all-time win list. A win on this dreary Tuesday afternoon would put him in sole possession of the spot. Johnson, on the other hand, was in the midst of the worst season of his Cup career since his rookie season. Having only 1 win, a thrilling win at that, at Talladega, he desperately needed to reestablish his spot atop the sport. With 54 career wins to this point, he was merely looking to tie Rusty Wallace for 9th on the all-time wins list. With 71 laps to go, the race restarted for the final time, with the 48 on the top of the front row, and the 24 directly behind him pushing.
That's Truex looking low.
I've seen him do it before.
Yeah, it looks like
it stick.
Yeah, and Carl might have got it right this time. See if he can hang on the bottom.
Jimmy gets a good run, though.
Jeff Gordon with a big handful in 1 and 2.
Johnson shot out while Gordon had a bad restart and faded to 7th. But slowly, methodically, Gordon would work his way back to the front, posting faster times than his teammate who was in the lead. Now, coming to 60 to go, he was already up to the 2nd position. Both Johnson and Gordon utilized the high side to keep their car's momentum wound up. While the longest way around the track, it was the fastest for either of them. But only a few laps later, the gap was gone. As is with the old racing adage, though, it's one thing to catch him, another to pass him. With 50 to go, though, the pass was finally made.
And Jimmie Johnson, like those bonus points also, he only has that 1 victory, so those 3 points would be big as we get ready for the chase.
Now, this is the best position we've seen Jeff in down the back straightaway. He'll probably get him this lap.
And the thing I'm impressed at, it looks like that they've made this 24 car better on the longer run, too, which was something that, even though they were leading early on, they would fall off in the later parts of a run. But it looks like they've made some nice adjustments there.
At this point, Gordon just needed to put down good laps until his pit window opened. But he also felt vibrations, so it wasn't like it was just an easy ride. With 42 to go, a lap after Jimmie Johnson had pitted, Gordon came in. With an added lap of fresh tires, Johnson made up major ground on the 24 with under 40 to go. On top of this, how the two drivers now had begun navigating majorly congested lap traffic could also have affected the way the race finished.
In Skinner's ride, the 60, and so Skinner filling in this 36 today. Whoa,
Jeff Gordon on the right, almost tangling with a lap car of David Starr.
This only helped Jimmie close the gap. Gordon still utilized the high line where he could, while Johnson was a bottom feeder. The lead was only half a second with 35 to go. Gordon's car remained good on the long run, getting better as the laps clicked off. Johnson knew that the quicker he caught the 24, the better his chances were of winning. Unlike the last run, Gordon didn't run away as fast with the lead though, but with 20 to go, his lead was just under a healthy 2 seconds. But the handling and tires were leaving the 24, while Johnson was actually getting better. With 11 laps left, JJ caught the 24.
Boy, when Jeff Gordon was in a long run and the car just abruptly got loose and he slowed significantly. That's what happened 2 laps ago. Jeff said, uh-oh, the car is getting loose, very, very loose, and now he's in jeopardy of losing the lead.
Just as it took a while for Gordon to get by Johnson, it was also going to be difficult for the 48 to surpass the 24. With under 10 to go, the cars were sliding like a sled on snow. Gordon did his best to keep Johnson in dirty air, lap traffic also making it difficult on both of them. Even so, Johnson once again was threatening Gordon's lead.
Johnson
With a run.
Yeah, he might try to go all the way to the bottom. See if he tries to go to the bottom and take that from Jeff. Not able to hold it down there. Just probably too loose, and the tires have too much time on them to make that move. Gordon's still fighting his car there.
And we're talking a lot about Jeff, but Jimmie's got to be doing a lot of fighting of his own inside that car.
Yeah, and as much as he's having to fight right now, it's a lot less than what he did the first of the race when he about wrecked every other lap.
Got a good run there off turn 4. That's Ben Johnson's strong spot, it seems like today.
6 laps to go.
And to the bottom. Can he make it stick?
Yeah, we've seen Jimmie in this position number. Now look how sideways right there. Wow, stays in the throttle.
Driving by both of these guys.
That's why there's 9 championships between these two. Whoa, Gordon really sideways right there.
And Jimmie fighting right up to his back bumper.
You can see Jimmie just walk the car all the way up the track.
Now, did we talk earlier about another fantastic finish here at Atlanta?
Yes, sir. Got a run.
Oh, yeah, he got him loose right there.
Coming corner, door, outside, right next to you, outside, 24 only.
4 to go. Gordon drives it in to stay side by side.
Jimmie's getting a little loose.
Both of them wiggling up off the corner. Wow.
Time and time again, Johnson dived low or sailed high. Every time, Gordon would hold him off.
But it's probably still affecting their cars. They're close enough. Johnson gets a big run off of 2 now.
Coming to the white flag. So far, Gordon's been able to hold him off. Can he do it for another lap and a quarter? Johnson's gotten a big run off turn 4 several times on Gordon, but not been able to finish the pass. He slides this time.
Gordon gets the big run.
By 3, white flag.
Last lap. Gordon gaining some ground. Can he hang on?
Oh, Jimmie Johnson sideways as he went to the gas hard.
Look at him.
Sliding off the corner. Half a lap to go. There is lap traffic ahead. We've had fantastic finishes in Atlanta. Will this be another side-by-side run to the checkers? It's going to be a sideways run to the checkers. Johnson tries to get there, can't get it done. Career win number 85. Jeff Gordon, 3rd on NASCAR's all-time win list.
Gordon did it. 3rd on NASCAR's all-time wins list. No matter who you rooted for or how you watched it, you could not take a thing away from either driver. Gordon held off the sport's best driver at the time, while Johnson lost the day. The fact that he held on to such an ill-handling race car and competed for a win with it was so damn impressive. Gordon went on to have 8 more wins in the next 4 years of his career before his retirement. To this day, he still solely sits in the 3rd spot on the Cup all-time wins list. Johnson, on the other hand, went on to win the championship in both 2013 and 2016, getting him to a record-tying 7 titles, as well as having 29 more wins, tying him with Cale Yarborough for 6th on the all-time wins list at 83 wins. As for that cloudy day in Atlanta, even today, 10 years later, this battle still remains an all-time great NASCAR moment. But that's all from me now. I want to hear from you. What is your favorite battle between Jeff Gordon and Jimmie Johnson? Leave your pick in the comments down below. While you're at it, leave a like on this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel for more great NASCAR content, and also, if you really like it, you can also join the channel memberships option to help me out. So until next time, have a good one.